Welcome to Beaded Doilies by Shell. In this video we are going to be working with the center part of our design. This is part one of connecting our small triangles into our large triangle. You'll be doing the same process for all four designs, and you'll be doing it 6 times for each, so you'll be doing it a total of 24 times. And here I have the finished ones. We'll be adding 3 connection beads, and at the same time we're going to be doing what I call the center support for the large triangle. First thing you want to do is, if you do have a pattern that is very different, you want to first lay out your pieces so that they match your pattern. Then I would suggest spreading them out a little bit to give you some working space. And then with your string, you can choose one, and you want to go through the first 2 beads. And then with the other string, we're going to call it the down string. It's the one coming away from your design. We're going to add 3 support beads to it. Then we're going to take a 4th one and cross it with both strings. Now we're going to keep our strings about the same length. Now with the top string, the string coming in towards our design, we are going to add 1 connection bead. And on the bottom string, the one coming away from our small triangle, we're going to add a support bead. And then we're going to cross a support bead. Bring that down. And here is how it should be looking so far. Now we want to take the string, the top string, the one coming in towards our design, and we want to go through the 2 beads in the front of the next small triangle. Now you want to be careful as you do this that this piece is still laying out in the correct direction, and when you add this one, it also is laying out in the correct direction. Now for this piece, it's not as important because they're mirrored, and you turn it over, it's not going to make any difference. Now for the bottom string, the one coming away from our design, we're going to add 2 support beads. And then we're going to cross with a support bead. And again, we're going to take the top string, the one coming in towards our design, and we're going to add a connection bead. Then our bottom string, the one coming away, we're going to add 1 support bead. And then we're going to cross with a support bead. And here is how our piece is looking so far. Now the top string coming in towards our small triangle, we are now going to take the last small triangle and go through the 2 front beads. Then we take the down string, the one coming away from the small triangle, we're going to add 2 support beads to it. Then we're going to take another support bead and cross it. And this is how we look so far. Now we take the top string, the one coming in towards our small triangle, and we will add a connection bead to it. Then we're going to take our bottom string, the one coming away from our small triangle, and add a support bead to it. Now what we want to do is connect. So we want to make sure that our support beads are all going down. And then this first support bead here on the other side, we want to take the string that our support bead is on, the bottom string, and go up. So we want to go from the bottom of it up towards our small triangle. And then my bead has fallen off my other string, so I'll add it back. And then we will tie a knot, just a single knot right now. Now, before we actually tie our knot, what we want to do is kind of lay out our piece. Let's turn it so it matches. Lay out our piece. And we want to see our 3 connection beads on top, which they're here. And then we want to just double check our design, which, like I said, with this one, it's not a big deal, but if you have a more complex design, at this point you want to check your design to make sure it matches the pattern. If it does, then you can finish your knot. So we have a single knot. Now with the monofilament, I do a double overhand. With the microfilament, I just do a second regular knot. And then the support bead going down is the one we want to put our knot in inside of. So we'll go through it and we'll pull our knot inside, and then we'll pull tight. Now it's important to put your knot where I'm showing you, because this bead we are not going to use again where some of the others we are. So we want to make sure to put our knot out of the way. Now what I like to do is I don't like to clip off near the knot, so I'm going to bead along the ones I just added. So I'll go through 2 here, and then 2 on this side, and cross the cross bead. And then I'll do it one more time. This time it's a single bead on each side. And then cross the cross bead. And then when you clip off, just be careful that you are just clipping off your excess string and not accidentally cutting anything else. And now you have your piece with the center support attached. And in the next video, we will begin attaching the sides together. Hope to see you there.